Peace and blessings. My name is Cinnamon, and today is September 27th, and it's Wednesday. So I will be doing a horoscope for Virgos. Yes, Virgo, today's your day. It's Wednesday. For those of you who don't know me, I am the creator of tarot cards. And as you can see, this deck features cards, not people. So, on the Fool, you will see the card from Thelma and Louise going off the cliff. And on each of the cards, I have put a symbol, a thing from the Rider-Waite deck. Here is the Fool's sack. Each card has two keywords, one for the upright, one for the reverse. This, Virgo, is your tarot card. It is the Hermit. The Hermit represents Virgo, and as you can see, the Hermit is the Batmobile. So I had so much fun with this deck. I'm also showing you the Empress because the Empress, even though this is not your official card, it reminds me of Virgos because the Empress just reminds me of the Virgin that represents Virgo. Maybe it's just me, but that's what I see. So I just want to show you a little bit about tarot cards. Tarot cards is actually the second tarot deck I created. The first deck goes to this crystal clarity system that I will be showing you as I do your reading. This reading is for the wanting phase that is upcoming starting September 29th going through October 13th. This is right before the solar eclipse on the 14th. So this is a very important reading because it kind of prepares you for the energy that's coming. And as I've noticed in all the previous readings, we keep getting the same scenarios, but it's the same energy because of where all the planets are during that time, where the planets are going to be during this phase. So we're all getting the same energy, but of course it's affecting each zodiac differently. So Virgo, let's see what this energy is going to bring for you. Alright, so what I do is when I'm doing a horoscope, I get all into the energy of each zodiac. Today is Wednesday, which is the day for Virgo. I brought some green aventurine. So yes, Virgo and Gemini, you both have green aventurine because you're both on Wednesday. So you have similar energies. Now, I'm wearing green. I'm also burning Virgo incense. If you are interested in obtaining some Virgo incense or Virgo essential oils, you will find them on my Etsy shop. I'll put the link in the description. So, I'm gonna cleanse these crystals in the Virgo incense to get this message loud and clear for Virgos. Yes, get it all in there. Let's get this energy just right. So the Virgos, you can get prepared. Prepare yourself. Know what energy is coming for you. What energy to expect during this wanting phase. And then be prepared for that solar eclipse. The solar eclipses come with energy that really, really transforms, changes you a lot. And with this solar eclipse, this one's going to do some changing, and there's going to be some things that you're going to need to let go of. So we're going to find out exactly what that is. All right, I think we are ready. Cleanse that one more time. There we go. All right. So, here we go. This reading is for Virgos for this upcoming wanting phase. Please let us get some divine wisdom here. All right. So, here we go, Virgo. Let the stones fall where they may. Whoa. Okay. So interesting to see how each zodiac sign is coming up with different stuff. Here. Okay, for Virgos, look at this. Almost literally all except one of your stones landed right here on this side of the board. That's kind of interesting. So, wow, here we go. We're going to start with your self-support chamber. And when I say self-support, everyone has to support themselves one way or another. Not everyone does it through a job, but everyone has to support themselves, or else how would you live? So look at how many stones landed in this chamber. Oh my goodness, that's 4 stones. So right here, this is iron pyrite. And if anybody knows about iron pyrite is, let's just start with the people who back in the day went west to go mine some gold. A lot of them ended up with iron pyrite. They thought they had gold, but they didn't. Iron pyrite means the way that you see something is not how it's seen. It is actually the exact opposite. And like I said, these themes keep coming up, but it makes so much sense because we have several planets that are going to be leaving retrograde. They're going to be going direct. But right now, they're like, you know, a lot of still retrograde energy still going on. And so that causes, you know, that seeing things not as they are causes a little bit of confusion. So it's very interesting because that's the time when you need to meditate, pray, ask for guidance, seek help. So this landed here, but it actually landed positively in your self-support. So you may be thinking, you know, things are going really bad at work. Oh, it's really negative. I need to get out of there, or whatever. Whatever your thing is, or whatever your self-support, however you support yourself, you may be looking at it as negative, but when it lands like this, that means actually something very positive is happening. You may not be able to see it yet, but there's something that is about to happen that is going to change something, bring some positive energy in. So that's great news. Who wouldn't want that? This stone right here, of course, this is a chakra stone, and that is your root chakra. Your root chakra it's upside down, and it's pretty much in the circle. When it's in a circle, that's positive. When it's out here like this one, that's a negative placement. Right here, your root chakra, it's doing pretty good. It needs some fine tuning, as you can see, because there's some of it that's hanging out. Root chakra being grounded, and understand, that's kind of funny. Being grounded is a little bit not grounded. That's why this is here. So knowing what's really going on, being grounded, feeling secure, feeling safe, feeling grounded, like you're really there and your energy is there. It's good, but like I said, there's that part that's hanging out there. So this is just to let you know it's all good. It's all good. Like, get over your stress, your fears, or anxiety, or whatever you have going on when it comes to your self-support. Because, hey, your angels are watching over you. You're okay. Don't let nothing get to you. That's really, really good. Here, we have green aventurine right here. And that stone represents your, let's see, how do I put this? It represents your, it's kind of like the heart chakra. It is an energy of like the compassion, the understanding, what is going on, and also kind of being adventurous, but not, you don't want to be like rash or harsh or jumping to do something without really sitting and thinking it through. Use your heart, not your, kind of feel things through. Don't try to be so calculating. Don't try to be so practical. Don't think on that terms. Think more like take it as a sense of adventure, but don't just kind of walk off the cliff like the fool. So this stone here has landed, negatively affecting your self-support again. So like I said, these, all four of these are into your self-support. So all three of these are kind of almost saying the same thing. It's like you've been feeling confused about your self-support, where things are going, and you may have thought about quitting. You may have thought about doing something rash, something kind of like without thinking. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like I said, you need to know that right now you're being taken care of. You might not be able to see it because of what's happened in the past. You got to remember that there are so many planets in retrograde right now that, there's been a sense of confusion. Like, you don't know what's going on in totality. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And that's okay, because like I said, you have these stones letting you know it's all good. Just slow down. Don't do anything right now. Just wait. Sit and wait it out. This stone right here, this stone is clear quartz, and clear quartz represents your ability to really sit and analyze yourself and see yourself clearly, see what things you need to change about yourself, and see what things you're doing wrong. And that stone landed positively, good going, in your self-support and in your talents. So that's good. This is time to take a look in the mirror. If you haven't been doing this, it's time to start. Look at yourself in the mirror. Be open, be very honest with what you want, what you don't want, what you like about yourself, and how you are behaving, how you're thinking. This is so important because, like I said, with this solar eclipse that's coming, all of us need to be looking at ourselves in the mirror. And that's why this stone keeps popping up in so many readings, is because this is it's a transitional time. And if you want to be on the right side of the tracks when this comes, you have to do that self-analyzing. You need to really sit down with self, have a good conversation, and like really be honest with yourself about how you are. Like, where do you really want to be? Are you making the moves to get there? Are there some things that you need to get out of your life? Are there some bad habits that you need to get rid of? And then those things that are good, you need to amplify them. So this is very interesting because this stone, like I said, is positively affecting your self-support and your talents. Sometimes people don't know what their talents are, and that's okay, because as you're going through this process of the self-analyzing, things are going to come up, and it's going to be beneficial for you finding out what your talents are. or improving on your talents that you already have. So that is very, very good, Virgo. I really like where you're going. This is good. So right here, this is lepidolite. And lepidolite is a stone that deals with your rituals. So when it comes to your rituals, rituals are anything that you do regularly. It doesn't have to be something spiritual. It's just anything that you do regularly, whether that's, going to the gym once a week, whether that's going out with friends on the weekends, whether that's going to church every Sunday, whether that's getting up and meditating every morning, whatever your ritual is, whatever you have that you do regularly, this is going to have a positive effect on your talents. So if you don't have anything that you're doing regularly, now is the time to start it. Start something that you're going to do regularly, even if it's one thing. Like, okay, I think starting now, every morning I'm going to get up and I'll meditate. Or every Friday I'm going to fast. Whatever your thing is going to be, this is going to open up those talents. So you have two things. Well, looks like three. Three things that are affecting your talents. These two are positive. This one over here is not. So as you're working on these two, that will help to correct this one that we're about to talk about. But this is funny because this stone over here, this stone represents your self-support. So your self-support's got like 5 things going on. This one and these 4. That's very interesting. You've got a lot of financial things going on, Virgos. So this stone right here, being your self-support, is having a negative effect on your physical health and your talents. So this stress that you're having over here that is really an illusion, it is still having an effect on your physical health and your talents. So you need to take a look and see what you're doing. Are you allowing stress to keep you from sleeping? Are you not eating? Are you so stressed out that you're just not taking care of self? You got to remember this. Please remember this. I'm hoping that this is all going to help you to, when you feel the stress coming, know that it's not real. Know that it's mainly having to do more with the past or something, but it's not what is going to be going forward into your future. It may be stressful right now as we're going through this whole transition with all the planets and all this stuff. It causes confusion. So whatever things you need to do to lighten your load of the stress, or just put your mind somewhere else. Remember, yeah, it may seem crazy and hectic right now, but it's gonna be all right. Just keep reminding yourself that. That way you can take care of your physical health. Don't stress yourself out. Make sure you're eating, make sure you're sleeping, make sure you're drinking water, because I know when we get stressed, we forget ourselves. We forget to take care of ourselves. Don't do that. Remember, you've got a lot of positive energy going on. So these little things that could be nagging, don't let them get to you. Say no. Oh, and this stone is bloodstone. This stone over here, that is lapis lazuli, and this stone represents your insight. Whoa, you got this again. So this stone that's saying that you're not seeing things clearly, and this stone right here is also saying the same thing. This stone represents your insight, and it's in a negative placement in your rituals. So what that means is that you're not seeing exactly what you need to be seeing when it comes to your rituals. So you may not know exactly what you should be doing. You may be doing things out of order. Whatever it is, you got to get this cleared up. And when things are a little confusing with your insight it's always good to ask for advice or talk to someone. Just get some feedback, because when your vision is clear is clouded. When your vision is clouded, things get a little, kind of crazy. And so you need someone on the outside to see for you, because right now you're not seeing what you should be seeing. So that is these are all the stones that have come up for you today. And just want to see if there was anything else I wanted to speak on. I don't think so. I think I've covered everything. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me here, or you can contact me on my Etsy page. I will put the link to my Etsy page down below, where you can get like Virgo incense, you can get Virgo essential oils, you can get Florida water, you can get all the necessary tools that we all like to have for our spiritual path and keeping our auras and our homes cleansed and free of negative energy. I carry it's a house blessing kit. And I don't know why Spirit just said, hey, tell Virgos about the house blessing kit. Because in my house blessing kit, there are 2 incense. One incense you burn with the doors and windows closed, and you get that smoke everywhere. And that smoke goes and it collects all the negative energy. When you got your house super smoky and like your smoke detectors are about to go off, open up the doors and windows and let that smoke out. Once it's all clear, then you burn the second incense, and that invites positive energy in, and it also puts up a temporary force field, like a barrier to keep negativity from coming in. So check out my Etsy shop, because there might be some other things that you might be drawn to. Like I said, if you have any questions, or for any Virgo ladies who might want a personal reading, feel free to contact me. I'd be happy to do one for you with this system, Crystal Clarity. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope this information helps you to get ready for this beautiful solar eclipse that's coming up. And I hope that these things is going on with your self-support. Hope you can keep positive and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you after the eclipse. Peace.